goes on forever.
No, can't wait to see what's over here.
Hopefully it's not a hippie. I stand those things.
There's a lot of homeless people too.
Yeah, that's true.
Dude, is he home?
Oh my god. Dude, come on. Yeah, dude, oh my. Dude, bail. Oh my god.
It's me, Jesus Christ, Emmanuel, Prince of Peace, Michael, and I was born by my spirit in Federal Jerusalem.
This is the message Emmanuel Solomon Semakula has been giving the people of Nakaseke for the last 6 years. Semakula is the leader of a cult in Tongo Village, Kabeka Sub-County in Nakaseke District. He claims he was born by the Holy Spirit.
They will hate you for my name's sake. The name is heavy when you carry it. So that's why you see that truly I am Jesus Christ.
Semakula and 9 of his followers have been detained at Chiwoko Police Post in Nakaseke District. Police say he has conned several people using the cult and continuously denies his followers access to medication and cooked food. However, his followers confess that he is Jesus Christ.
I actually had to refilm this video because I filmed it yesterday, and as I was watching it, I realized that I was lying to myself. So I guess I'll start this video by saying that I relapsed. I wish I could sit here and say that I didn't relapse, although I did get high this weekend. But to sit here and say that I have 5 months sober still, although I got high this past weekend, just doesn't feel right. When I was at rehab and they were teaching us, about marijuana and how marijuana is indeed a drug and all the effects that it has on our body and our brain, I was that person that was there that was in complete denial about it. I did not want to listen. I did not want to accept it. I was like, no, I'm going to be able to get out of here, smoke some weed, and I'm going to continue to smoke weed for the rest of my life and maintain my life, without any issues. One of the things that they told us, or that they taught me at rehab, was that regular weed smokers claim that one of the effects that they have from smoking weed is that they get a spiritual block. That part I related to. Although, being my delusional, stubborn self, I wanted to think that it was another reason why I started experiencing a spiritual block in my life, and not the weed. I figured maybe it was because, I was into the occult. I was looking into the things of Satanism because I wanted to be about it. I was messing with hard drugs. I was disgracing my parents purposely. I figured those were the reasons why I got the spiritual block in my life and no longer felt a connection to God the way I felt prior to that. So when I got out of rehab, I smoked weed. I had 2 months sober at the time, and I had spoke to God and told him that I was troubled by the fact that they were telling me that I couldn't smoke weed. I wanted to figure that out for myself. I figured there's nothing wrong with weed. It grows from the ground. It's good. Like, in the Bible, God gave us permission to use his herbs and his plants, for medicinal purposes. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, I have depression, anxiety. I need weed for medicinal purposes, to help me relax sometimes so that I don't blow up out of control. So I asked God to guide me, to show me the way, show me if I was wrong. Back to the story. I smoked weed when I got out of rehab. Shortly after getting out of rehab, I was in the car. There was a friend in the back seat rolling up a backwood. And the moment that I hit it, I literally heard something in my head. And I heard this so clearly. I didn't hear it in my ear, and it wasn't something that I imagined. It was something that I clearly heard inside my head without a doubt. Now I know how this must sound, bear with me. It was a deep, dark, demonic voice that said, Me being who I am and having experienced the things that I've experienced before, with the spiritual world and spiritual warfare here on earth, I knew damn well what that was right there. But at that same instant that I recognized what it was, the fuck it's came over me. And I was like, fuck it. The rest of the day, I felt a strong demonic presence around me. I saw it in people's eyes around me. I felt it inside of me. And I couldn't escape it. Just a little background. I have had countless experiences with demonic forces, demonic possession, acting around me and inside of me, trying to take over my mind. And when I have felt demonic possession or a dark force trying to take over my mind and act through me, or even make me go crazy, it's a physical feeling. That feeling feels similar to sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis is a very common thing in my life. I have been having it for years. And I also believe that sleep paralysis is demonic. That feeling that I get when I'm in sleep paralysis in my body, like this thing that comes over my body, that's the same exact way that it feels when there's like a demon like touching you. So I could not escape that feeling that day.